everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. There is no question today's game could be defined by the passing game. The Raiders are top 10 in pass yards. They're going up against the Chiefs, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Bay Area as we welcome you to Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. From up in Berkeley, this is Marshawn Lynch, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now Taylor, and he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys? Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They run again on first down, Lynch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a second and 14. Taylor. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard. 23 yards on the play. Back to the ground, Lynch. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more on that one and another first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. On second down, here's Taylor. The quick slant caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jones. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the rookie from UTEP, Aaron Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They go play action here on first down. And he rifles one incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. To throw again. Webb. And that's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And it's third down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And an extra DB here for the Chiefs on third down.
Pass situation.
Webb now from the gun. And incomplete here on third down.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Second down following the run.
Let's go! 1-9! Ohio!
From the gun, it's Taylor. And Jones has it over the middle. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on third down.
Here we go!
Taylor now to throw on third down. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Now the 6-year man from Cal, Brian Anger, on to kick as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Ross on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. The last couple of drives have ended in punts. Maybe the crowd minds that, but you're a defensive guy. You're okay with a couple of punt drives.
Listen, I'm the guy that loves a 0-0 pitch game. All right, in baseball, I can handle that going into the 7th inning. I think the crowd, though, they want to see a little bit more excitement. Let's see if someone can break something free on offense and get going.
Offense at a premium the last 2 drives. Now a first down throw. Webb. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A very solid gain of 27. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay. Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So after the mistake by the offense, it cost him 5 yards. And now 1st and 15.
All right, here we go. No.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 7-yard line. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Now Webb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. If you're going to throw the ball downfield, probably in your best interest to avoid a defensive back as good as he is.
Yeah, anybody who was a starter in last year's Pro Bowl, you know, a guy with that type of aggressiveness, smarts, ability to play the football, yeah, I'd say it's a good idea. Avoid him.
2nd and 10, it's Taylor again. Throw left side to the tight end, Walford. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chief.
Come on, let's go.
Now Taylor on first down. Able to get away. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Trent Cole in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of one-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional one-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Here we go.
Play action, it's Taylor. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
Let's go.
Now it's Taylor. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Come on, let's go. What? Nothing.
Second and 10 now, it's Taylor. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. What? Nothing.
Again, it's Taylor. And that's complete to Walford. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Clive Walford, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. So out come the Raiders. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On first down, it's Webb. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Thomas Davis in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
To throw on second down, here's Webb. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. And he'll be knocked down sideways. Right there at the 43. That one goes for 24 yards. On first and 10, Webb. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He's a reigning AFC Offensive Player of the Week, and defensively they have to find an answer for him.
And that's what you would do if you were calling plays, right?
Yeah,
you'd make sure that he gets targeted. But the thing about it is the route running. That's what makes him so dangerous, is because no matter what is presented defensively, he runs his route with such skill that he's able to go up and get the football first in each and every situation.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Webb. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Second down following the incompletion.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Throwing on 1st down, Webb. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Throwing again, Webb. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
It came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Detroit! Here we go.
To throw, Webb. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Today's matchup features one of the best passing offenses in the NFL. The Raiders are top 10 in pass yards, and they're going up against the Chiefs, who will need to be ready to cover a lot of space.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay at Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders. The play clock's running down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And the wideout in motion. To throw on 3rd down. Webb. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, 1st down. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Carry, here's Marshawn Lynch, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And Davis with it left side. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in. The slot for the catch. And now a first down following that long gain. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. He got 29 yards that time. From the red zone now, here's Taylor on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this wind is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. He'll definitely have to file that one away and make a mental note of it.
Adams the man in motion right. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. A gain of 3, second down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. And that makes it 7-zip Oakland. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Complete to Jones. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. On second down, here's Taylor. And it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And Bryant missed it. No good. Wide to the left there for Bryant. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
Here we go now.
Off the bootleg. Webb. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Thomas Davis in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. So a first quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them, maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you.
All right, here we go.
And he motions the wide receiver. Here's Webb. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
Back there, here we go. Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Green, 39. Gun.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dwight Lowry. A nice little juke. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. That's an experienced DB picking off a rookie. And, you know, sometimes those experienced DBs, they love going against the young pups, don't they?
And I go back to the offseason, had a quick conversation with him about, hey, when you play younger quarterbacks, what's it like for you? And he says it's like being a boxer. I give him a lot of different angles, a lot of different looks, and a lot of times I just bait the young guy.
And there he baited him right into the interception. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chiefs, they've got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Taylor now off the bootleg. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Play action. Now Taylor. Being chased out left. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Come on, let's go.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, if we had any questions, that run kind of answered him. He's still Marshawn Lynch.
Hasn't lost a thing. Maybe running with a renewed sense of purpose and energy after that year off.
Here we go.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin as the Chiefs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
Here's Taylor off the bootleg. Flushed out right. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because their only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
3rd and 2, now Taylor. He is going to find Hill here. And hello, he's going to be knocked backward as he'll be marked down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now Taylor. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Let's go. Brand 38.
They'll sneak it with Taylor. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Come on, let's go.
This time Taylor will throw. Escaping the and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyrod Taylor with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And oh, it's blocked. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they show to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he is knocked down from the side. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
He's got his tight end, Njoku. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Let's go. Blue landed. Watch it now, Barney. Leopard. Let's go. 3-19. Black 99 Philly. Here we go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here we go. Over. Here we go now.
A play fake. Now Webb. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Green 39.
On 2nd down, Webb. And bulldozing his... And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. He's in the MVP race, no doubt. Last year, Zeke finishing 3rd. Fournette trying to better that.
Love his body control. Love how he's physical yet fluid when he runs his routes. And that's why he finds himself open so often.
Picking up where he left off in that great performance a week ago. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again.
Come on, let's go.
They start the drive with Lynch. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
On 3rd down, Taylor. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 1:59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg, Taylor. And Hill with it over the middle. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. A gain of 32 that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. They'll run with Lynch. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now it's 2nd and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. So they're going to go for 2. Taylor off the bootleg. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And now here come the Raiders. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. He got 29 yards that time. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Now a 1st down throw. Webb. And his throw here's incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Webb. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. Webb. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Hurry up, here we go. I got blood.
To throw again. Webb. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, Webb. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out come the Chiefs now. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And it's 2nd down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's Taylor. And the Raiders have got him. Daniil Hunter. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Third and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Here we go.
Final play of the half. It's Taylor. Open man, it's Vernon Davis. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. All right, Larry, these 2 teams back out there as we get set and ready for this 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went.
And this will be caught at the 30. A big play there for KC. 46 yards. And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
Let's go.
Off the bootleg, Taylor. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So he missed a field goal earlier, but he says not this time, and he's able to knock it through to give his guys 3.
And that's all you want as a kicker, a chance to redeem yourself. You got to have a short memory if you're going to survive at this level, and he's able to get back on track.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On 3rd down, Webb. And that is incomplete. Here's Marquette King now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Here's Taylor to throw. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Daniil Hunter in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack.
Here we go.
Taylor. And Davis has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way up to the 40. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On 1st down, it's Taylor. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
Here we go. Ohio.
Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down and 4.
Here we go. Ohio.
Taylor will throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And his kick is good. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
Here we go now. Green. Leopard. Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky. No. Check. Gun. Hurry up. Here we go. Blue landing.
Back to the air on second down. Webb. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually advocate abandoning things during a game, but here we are in the second half. I think it's time to change things up. Let the running game go a little bit. Let's get to the passing game, and if you still want to get in the hands of the runner, maybe you swing it to him, throw it to him a little bit, try it that way.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14.
Here we go now.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. And Adams has it complete. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
No. Check. Patriot.
On 1st down, it's Webb. And his throw is incomplete. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot. Gun. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Here we go.
Throwing again. Webb. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 3-19.
Back now in the East Bay. To throw on 2nd down, here's Webb. Flush to his right. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. David Njoku, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Set. Blue landing. Blue landing. Watch it now, Barney.
Now Webb. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
On 2nd down, Taylor. And the Raiders have got him.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Taylor will throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now Taylor on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. A good pickup there, a 22. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. Now Taylor. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Shift together here from the D-line. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Taylor to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out, give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
They go play action with Taylor. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
Here we go. 1-0. 1-0. Flex round. Flex round.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Webb to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Flushed out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Running right, Jones. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads. Took him right off his feet at the 44-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Play clock winding down. Here's a give to the fullback. That's Johnson. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Time running out here on the play clock. To throw on 3rd down. Webb. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this.